They were on such a tear in that first half. Like they seemed like they were hitting everything, and we got a break. They started missing some shots. Defensively, we were a little more solid. Obviously, we hit some shots that kind of stretched it out there a little bit, and momentum swung our way, and we kind of stuck with it.
The scoring in the first half, we were just really doing most of it. In the third quarter, it seemed like Mike Finley and Udoka hit some shots. How important was that?
Oh, it was huge for us. It was big for us. Those guys came out of that third quarter, and we ran some plays for Mike, and he came off some screens and knocked them down. We were in a bit of a lull there. As I said, I wasn't hitting my shot, and they were doing a pretty good job of keeping us out of the lane. Mikey obviously starts over Manu, and we run some plays for him. He hits a couple free throw line jumpers and kind of loosens it up for us.
Tim, Tony reminded us that you guys can score a lot of points in the paint, but for the series you're up 128-88. Did you expect, with a Phoenix team that's retooled with Shaq, to have that sort of advantage in the paint?
Absolutely not. But that's what we do. Manu and Tony are great in that lane, and obviously that's kind of where I live. So that's where we do a lot of our scoring. Obviously, Amari's probably the best in the league at scoring in the paint there, and with Shaq's size, he does all his stuff down there too. So. We're going to have to continue to score in the paint like that. We're going to have to continue to put pressure on their bigs and try to get them in foul trouble as much as possible. That's where we're going to have to live.
Why do you think you weren't able to get them in the foul trouble tonight that you did in Game 1?
They just did a better job defensively. They stayed away from the fouls. They didn't make any bad mistakes. And obviously, I didn't shoot the ball very well, so it helps a little bit when you can. Guys are missing shots. You don't have to be physical with them.
We've seen the stats that when a team in the NBA playoffs is up 2-0, they win the series 94% of the time. Is it that easy?
No, not walking into Phoenix. Not walking into Phoenix at all. Was it last year we played them? We're up 2-0. We walk into Phoenix and we come back 2-2. It's a series all the way through, and I don't think anybody on our team expects to go 4-0. We're gonna play each game a game at a time, and this game 3 is big for them. They're gonna walk in their house feeling very confident. They really pushed us when they were here playing on the road, and knowing that their home crowd's going to be there and they're going to have that push behind them. We respect them just the same. We have to come out and give one heck of an effort to try to win there.
Can you talk about Tony's game? I know he had 10 points in the fourth quarter and scored the whole game.
Yeah, he was great. As I said, he was in the paint a lot and able to turn that corner and get some shots to go. Between him and Manu, those guys were at the rim all night and making some shots over their bigs. So just a great game for both of them.
After he got whacked in the head that first game, were you all worried about him coming back?
I just woke him up a little bit. I was hoping that's what it did, and it seems like it did that.
Tim, after a couple of 2-day breaks, the one between Game 1 and 2, and again between now and Game 3, how important is that after 2 real physical games?
Oh, it's huge for us. I know it is for me. Those are some big bodies in there that I've got to try to push around and fight with all game long. I appreciate the time. I love the time off. It's going to change, obviously, after this one. And they're going to come a little more frequently, but we'll deal with it. We're going to use this to our advantage as much as possible and get our bodies right. Obviously, we got some guys that took some hits tonight and need this time. Yeah, it was great. And this is his time. He's built for this time, and there's no substitute for experience and the intelligence he brings to our team. And to have him out there just for a little bit, and obviously this is his first playing time in a long time, and we're gonna have to work him back in and make sure he's healthy and ready to go. But it's no substitute for what he brings to the floor.
Thanks,